Hi there, it is Sunday, July 26th, 2015, and I thought I would do a Jesus channeling, seeing as it was Sunday. I haven't done one of those yet, not on the short videos anyway. It's a rainy day here on the west coast of Canada, but we're happy. It's been very dry, so there's no sulking because of the rain. Anyway, I'd like to do this for you today, and as usual, I take a couple of deep breaths. Jesus takes a little longer to come in than Ananda, so there'll be a couple of seconds break in there, and then he will speak. So I will see you at the end of this. I am returned to continue the teachings. Your Sunday is dedicated to church. For many of you, there is an aversion to church, and we will speak about this today. This is a fundamental aspect of why we are here now. We use the word we because in this realm there is a collective. You are used to the personal pronoun I, which means the separated you, the individual you. So as we are going through this conversation, we would like you to bring your attention to this difference in language. It is important. The we is a collective, love-based, connected consciousness. Yours is separated and individualistic, which is not a problem unless it is ruling everything you do. There is an opportunity for individual experience in your separated experience, but there is also a necessity for community. There is a necessity for understanding that you are a group consciousness, and that to chase your own dreams to the exclusion of everybody else is what has happened to your world and has been encouraged by your media. But we want you to start thinking about your collective. We want you to start looking at your financial systems and realize that if you are hoarding a lot of money and others are going hungry, it may be something you wish to look at. Not in the communistic sense, which frightens you because of your conditioning, but in the humanitarian sense that perhaps you could share a little of what you have. Your churches are full today. Some of them are empty today because of the lack of update, we would say. But the church system is a powerful one, and we will go into this today so that you understand why it has had such an influence and why you are struggling with it so. The church, the Christian church, was not my intention. My intention was a revolution. My intention was to free people from oppressive hierarchical structures. It was not to create a new one. If you look at my behavior in the world as I experienced it so long ago, I was not there to encourage restriction. I was there to encourage freedom. And I continue to do this and have continued to do this throughout my many visits to the earth. It is an ongoing journey, my journey with the earth. It is not something that happens occasionally, as some of you think, that after I passed into heaven, let us say, that I never came back. That is not so. It is, in fact, the opposite of what has happened, and it has been that I have shared many, many stories with many, many humans throughout history, manifesting as a teacher, manifesting as at times a beggar or a thief, to bring forth experience for those beings who need a particular lesson or a particular instruction. Now, this may sound deceptive, but it is not deceptive. We always have to work with where your mind is now. We cannot make you more evolved than you are, except by offering you the opportunity to grow. And that is what we are doing here. We are bringing information through an unusual mechanism because your society has been trained out of any other mechanism. For if being shows up claiming to be Jesus, they are incarcerated in what you consider a mental institution. This being is clearly not insane. She is very well adapted to your modern world, and so those of you who get to meet her and get to speak to her when she is not channeling, see that she is eminently sane. And so this being is safe because we are participating in this form. So this tells you something about what has been done to your society. Your society has been forbidden in no uncertain terms to connect with spirit in the way in which we are. This is only happening now because of the spiritual revolution has been happening for decade upon decade since your 1960s. Even before that, there was spiritualists bringing material through, bringing these ideas through, but that was when the main revolution began to manifest in the majority of people. And yet your society has indoctrinated once again through the television and mass media systems. So we are going to use those systems. We are using those systems now as you sit in front of your computer or you are listening to your phone on a trip somewhere. We are using the system that has been disseminating the negative conditioning, and we are going to bring through positive conditioning. We are going to say to you that there are many ideas in your head that are fundamentally Christian in nature in terms of coming from the church, and your society is based on these. And so we want to bring your attention to it because there are many, many behaviors that are arising from these beliefs that are not serving you now. The belief that you must be good is a belief that was indoctrinated by the church for millennia upon pain of death if you did not conform to being good. So when something arises in your society that is bad and needs people to speak up about it, your conditioning that you must be good does not serve the community, does not serve the planet, does not serve your health. For you are all sitting there being good and bad things are happening and you are not acting or even believing that you have the capacity to act. So these are some of the ideas that we want you to think about today. Is there something in your world, this close world, this community that you live in? Is there something happening there that you do not agree with, that you think is wrong, and yet you sit waiting for somebody else to change it? Begin to talk to your friends. Ask them, do they feel that this is wrong too? Do you think this thing should happen? And if you find that your friends are feeling the same way you do, you must look at yourself and ask, why are we so paralyzed? Why are we so afraid to act? And you can act. You can begin to assert yourself with love, seeking that which you wish. Do not attack the bad, but begin to put forward into your society, into your conversations, that which you wish to see. For the world is a giant magnet, and if you attack others, you will be attacked. But if you pursue through passion, if you pursue through love and kindness and directed, focused thought to what you want, then you will magnetize to you that which is of a high vibration, that which is positive, because you are emitting positive, passionate response to the creative process that is your life. For that is what it is. It is a creative process that you are involved in. You are not meant to arrive at some point in your mid-40s or 50s and say, I am done now, I am retired. That is not what this world is for. This world is for a continuous and ever-expanding consciousness evolution. And now this world is going through a great consciousness evolution. And if you are stuck where you are going to have a frightening time of it, because things are about to change. This is not a threat from spirit. This is a cheer from spirit. For you have been sending up billions of prayers for change. You look at the destruction of your environment, you look at the quirkiness of your weather, you look at your economies and you ask, how can we keep doing this? God, help us. Well, you are God. You are creating the changes that are coming to your world because you have asked for them. You have experienced a materialistic, secular society to a profound degree, and now you have had enough of it. You see that it is not working. There are many people suffering in the world to provide the Western world with its things and its coffees and its quinoa diet. These are all aspects of you manifesting. You should be growing your own food. You should be planting lettuces in your back garden or on your deck. Many of you have great swaths of land that are not being used. If you have acreage, start to look for young people to plant gardens there. Assist them in their growth. Assist them in the production of food for the locals in your community, because you know what? It is the consumption of third world foods produced for the mass Western market that is one of the major reasons your planet is teetering on the edge of environmental annihilation. Let us take back responsibility for our own lives. Let us take back responsibility for producing healthy, happy food, healthy, happy bodies, healthy, happy thoughts. This is how you will create the world you want. It is within your capacity to do it. So on this Sunday, we would like you to contemplate these ideas. We would like you to contemplate the negative effect the artificially created Christian church has had on this world. Fearful beings, beings who will not go inside because they have been told evil lurks there. No, evil does not lurk there. It is a good place inside of you. You are made by love, for love, from love, and you are a good being. You are a divine aspect of God mind. And it is okay to sit quietly and go inside and contemplate this. Go inside. Look at the thoughts that are going through your mind. Are they hateful? Are they negative? Are they fearful? They are your thoughts. Nobody else is affecting them in this moment. Yes, the mass media plants seeds of negativity, but who turns the television on to watch them? You do. Stop doing that and you will find that your fears will begin to subside. Go to your supermarkets and seek out the organic foods. Go to your farmers markets and support the local people who are going to be the ones who feed you when those supermarkets have high prices or there is no food in them at all. This is the revolution that is coming. It is a revolution of self-responsibility. You are the creator in your world. You are the feeling being in your world. You are the lover in your world. You are the God in your world. And you have the world at your fingertips, but you do not know it. You were trained out of your divinity by the Christian church. They laid it all on me, and it is not so. I am a child of God like you, a son of God like you. You are a daughter of God. We are all equal. We are all as valuable as each other, and this is the thought that I would leave you with today. God loves everybody because God is an energy. God is a loving, benevolent, ever expressing, ever offering, ever extending force that loves you because you are part of it. To hate you, to restrict you, to cause you scarcity would be to hurt itself. And that is a reflection for you because that is the same. Whatever you do to another, you do to yourself. When you love another, you love yourself. When you love yourself, you love another. So be loving today. Go into your mind, sit quietly for a few minutes and look at some of the thoughts that you are having. If they are not good, imagine them being good. If they are frightening, imagine them being loving. If they are scarcity-based, imagine them being abundance-based. This is your job. This is your realm. The inner realm is yours. Nobody can change it for you. But you have the ability, through changing your inner realm, to change the outer world. We are that one you know as Jesus. It is Sunday. Take a few moments quiet and learn what is going on inside you. We love you and we will speak to you at another time. Okay, I'm always a little stunned when I come out. So have a great Sunday and I'll see you soon. Bye.